What's up guys, it's Amino, back at it again with another old school RuneScape guide. Today I'll be showing you the new old school RuneScape boss, Scurrius. For the gear setup, you really don't need anything special. I went with more of a prayer boosting setup. Got the proselyte top and bottom with the helm of Natus Knot, dragon boots, barrows gloves, berserker ring, the dragon defender, tentacle, fire cape, blessing. And again, everyone says you need all this expensive gear. You don't. You can swap out the blood fury with just a regular fury, swap it out with an amulet of glory, your best set of gloves that you can bring. I did perfectly fine with the tentacle. I mean, you could really swap that out for anything. Again, you don't need anything crazy. And then once you do unlock the bone mace, that is going to be the best in slot against Scurrius. So I would keep the same exact gear once you do unlock it. Just replace your weapon with the new bone mace. Sorry, I forgot to mention, to unlock the actual weapons that are dropped once you receive the spine from Scurrius, in total you're going to need 3 spines. To unlock the bone mace, you need to bring a rune mace in your inventory along with 50,000 coins. To unlock the range weapon, you need to bring a U short bow once you have another Scurrius spine, and also 50,000 coins for him to make an additional weapon. And now to unlock the battle staff, you need another Scurrius spine and a battle staff in your inventory, as well as 1,000 chaos runes and an additional 50,000 to craft the battle staff. On screen now I will show you a snip of the fastest routes on how to get to Scurrius. I think the fastest would be to teleport to Varrock and then just run northeast to the manhole. Or you could do the Grand Exchange teleport and run east around the castle. Once you're inside of the manhole, you're just going to go down the ladder and run directly east until you see the gate. And I will take you there now. Alrighty, we are almost to the destination now, just a little bit to the east of the Varrock Castle. As soon as you get to the manhole, climb down. Like I said, we're going to be running east until we reach the gate. You could bring a stamina potion if you like and take it at the Grand Exchange and bake it for an extra slot for extra run energy. And then here you will see the historian where you're going to be trading your spines to once you receive them. And now once you get to the bars, you want to do private, so you have your own private instance and not normal. That way you have your own specific Scurrius. As soon as you walk in Scurrius' lair, or as soon as he spawns, protect from melee and stay on protect from melee until he moves to the cheese pile. You're going to want to avoid the falling ceiling debris. You can tell what tile it's coming on by the dark circle as you see there. Just move away from the dark circle on the ground and you'll be perfectly fine. Stay on melee, avoid the dark circles until he moves to the cheese. That's the first part of the fight. Whenever you see Scurrius moving to the cheese pile, you're going to want to get ready to protect from range or magic. If you see the blue electric shock waves like shown, protect from magic. And you're going to stay on protect from magic until you see the green gas, which is range. As you see the green gas is range, you're going to keep alternating these until you see him jump up, or when he calls the rats. You're going to protect from melee. So he just jumped up, protect from melee, avoid the falling ceiling tiles and the dark circles on the ground. Now you're going to stay protect from melee until he either moves to the center of the room or goes back to the cheese. Going back to the cheese, so rinse and repeat with your range and protect from magic prayers. We'll let this play out. I'll walk you through the next step. Whenever he moves off the cheese, protect from melee until he flings attack. Otherwise, he threw the gas, protect from range, avoid the ceiling debris and the dark tiles. Now this is when it gets hairy. He's going to call in rats. If he's low, just finish him off, but these rats are going to stay in until you finish all of them off. So you want to finish him off as quickly as possible after Scurrius is dead, or if he's still alive, just focus on what attack style Scurrius is throwing at you while you're killing the rats, and just finish off the rats and then go back to focusing on Scurrius. Rinse and repeat. As for the spine drop, I got my first one at 24 KC. And crazily enough, I got a long bone drop at 97 KC. but still no pet after about 130 plus KC, I believe I'm at right now. I'll throw up the unique drops for you as well, but it looks like the pet drop does stay true to the 1 in 3,000, as I haven't been lucky enough to get one yet, but I'm sending you guys best of luck to get that spine drop ASAP, and maybe also a pet drop as well. As a bonus clip, I'm going to show the Bone Mace in action here against Scurrius. It requires level 50 attack to wield, and it's worth grinding because once you do unlock and make this weapon, it's effective against all types of rats by adding 10 damage to the player's max hit. Unfortunately, it can't be used on any other type of monster, and it has no cooldown when attacking the giant rats that Scurrius spawns, which is probably the best feature of this. High levels are probably thinking this isn't worth it. If you check my XP rates, it definitely is, as I was training defense and I was able to acquire over 120,000 defense XP average, which is better than Nightmare Zone currently for a Dayrock setup. So I would highly recommend grinding out till you get the spine and are able to make this Bone Mace if you want an alternative method to combat training. I also think this is a great way to further enhance your PVM skills, your prayer switching skills. Also, if you'd like a warm-up for more advanced endgame activities like Theater of Blood, Chambers of Sarek, maybe you could just go to Scurrius, get your clicks down, get your prayer switches down, your movement down, all that fun stuff. Let me know if you guys get any good luck drop with the pet or the longbone. Let me know your thoughts about this video, any suggestions on this, future content. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, let's go, baby!